According to a lawyer, Donald Trump must post a $557 million bail with the court on Monday, and he will require the consent of an independent monitor. The New York Attorney General is going to start putting a lien on Trump's property if he doesn't file the money. Barbara Jones, who was named as an enhanced monitor last Thursday, must approve Trump's request. These additional rights include the ability to keep an eye on any surety he posts for bonds, as well as any financial assurances he makes in order to get those bonds. It complicates the president's efforts to increase the bond even further. Judge Arthur Engoron issued an order on February 16, requiring Trump to pay $454 million in fines and interest for inflating the worth of his assets fraudulently in order to secure bank loans. In a court filing on Thursday, Trump's attorneys stated that the billionaire business would be requesting a $577 million bond in exchange for a 20% premium. Nima Rahmani, a former federal prosecutor, stated, "Judge Engoron has ordered the independent monitor to be involved in Trump's efforts to secure the bond, which isn't making it any easier." Rahmani, who is currently the president of the legal business West Coast Trial Lawyers, stated that because Trump might become president soon, many bond firms are hesitant to provide the money to him. Bond companies are hesitant because if Trump wins in November, they may have to enforce the bond against a sitting president, he stated. In November 2022, Engoron assigned Barbara Jones to observe the Trump Organization. On Thursday, he then declared that she would have additional powers and that she would continue to serve as a monitor for a minimum of 3 more years. In his opinion, Engoron stated that Jones needed to be made aware of any payments made in cash, any asset dissolution, any efforts to secure surety bonds, and any financial documentation the Trump Organization submitted in order to obtain those bonds. In addition, he said that Trump shouldn't attempt to avoid Jones. Defendants shall not evade the terms of this monitorship order by transferring assets, reincorporating existing business entities in other forms or jurisdictions, modifying entity ownership, or any other form of restructuring or change in corporate form, Engoron stated. Judge Arthur Engoron decided in February that Trump had to pay around $454 million in penalties for fraud, including interest. According to the verdict, in order to get better terms from lenders and insurers, Trump and executives at the Trump Organization exaggerated the worth of their assets. Attorney General Letitia James of New York first requested $250 million in damages in her case. However, she later raised this amount to $370 million, plus interest, to pay for his fines and the disgorgement of his sons Eric and Donald Jr., who were co-defendants in the case. The former president has been requesting a bond in the amount of $464 million. Disgorgement is the legal need for a party who gains financially from unlawful or unethical behavior to forfeit any profits earned from such behavior. Trump now has until March 25 to provide a bail sum, failing which the New York AG may start taking possession of some of his properties. He hasn't disclosed how he plans to pay for it or what other steps he could take. Moreover, on Monday, the former president announced that he would be testifying in Stormy Daniels' alleged hush money payment trial. Reporters questioned Trump at a New York City press conference about whether or not he would testify in Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's case. Trump declared, "I would have no trouble testifying. I didn't do anything wrong." In addition, Trump hinted that he intends to challenge the trial's April 15 date and expressed doubt about whether a trial will go place after his appeals. In connection with suspected hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 presidential election, Trump showed up in court in New York City on Monday. A 34-count criminal indictment against Trump was brought by Bragg's office in April of last year. The indictment claimed that Trump repeatedly and fraudulently falsified New York business records to conceal crimes that hid damaging information from the voting public during the 2016 presidential election. Although the trial has been scheduled for April 15th, New York Supreme Court Justice Juan Merchan has maintained Trump's denial of any misconduct in the case. During his press conference, Trump was questioned about if he would be concerned about his prospects of being convicted in the trial concerning alleged payments of hush money. given that he is the presumed Republican contender for president in 2024. Or it could also make me more popular, because the people know it's a scam, Trump stated. Trump sent a 9-word message to media on Monday before heading into the courtroom. This is a witch hunt. This is a scam. Joyce Vance, a former federal prosecutor, discussed Trump's case regarding purported payments of hush money in a blog post last week.